Right, let's all.
Hi guys, if any of you watch any of my riff videos before, I normally do them as quickly as possible and don't have a bit of intro, but today I need to talk about the tuning because it's a bit of an unusual one. I've got loads of distortion on ready, so I'm just going to talk over whilst I play you through. So the low E becomes a C, the A becomes a G, then the D becomes a C, the G becomes an F, the B becomes an A, that one's out. Let's try that again. That's better. And the high E has become a D. Sharp on that one as well. So basically what I've done is I've taken everything down by one tone, and then I've taken the low E down an extra tone. So drop C is what this is called. And that's what we've got for the whole song for both guitar parts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play through what I consider the main riff with the what might be guitar 2, and then I'm going to talk about what guitar 1 is doing. That's the plan. Let's crack on and do that then. Okay, cool. So let's start by doing the other guitar part. Let's very quickly go through this. So now there's a couple of different ways to play this. This is the way I think he plays it. So it's first fret on the E string, and then you have to stretch up and play 5 on the B and 5 on the G, which is horrible. And we're going to pick up there 3 times. Then we're going to move the first finger up to the 3rd fret E string, keep the other 2 on 5, and we're going to go up and down a bit. Then back to 1, 3 times. Then back to 3, 5, 5. Let me kind of play that through for you. Not too bad, but as you can see, I don't have the biggest hands, and that is hard. That is just physically hard for me to stretch. That's what I believe he's doing. You can do it here with 6 on the B, 5 on the B, and then 5 on the G. But I don't think that's how he does it, but you can do it like that if you want to. The other note would be 8 on the B, which is the G note. Well, it's not G note anymore, it's A note, isn't it? Anyway, so that's what the other guitar player is doing through that whole section, okay? So now we've got that out of the way. So we're going to start by just doing an open, what is a C power chord, which is the top 3 strings. We just let that ring out, okay? And then we're going to hit 10th fret, just 1 finger bar on the top string. What was the E, what was the A, and what was the D? Then straight back in. Then back to that 10. Okay, that's kind of like the intro before the riff kind of kicks in. Okay, so for now, the main riff, the main reason we're here, we're going to start with the 2 low strings, heavy palm mute on this. I'm going to be down upping. I'm going to go down, up, which is 4. You can probably work that out on your own. Then I'm going to go up, down, up, which is 5. So we've got this, I'll do it slowly, something like this. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to basically be consistent with that rhythm on those low notes through the whole thing, okay? So that's what we do first. Open, down, up, and then up, down, up. A 4 and then a 5. That's it at tempo, which sounds a bit more like it, okay? But that's what I'm doing. Okay, I've done that enough. Let's do the next bit. Octaves. We're going to be 7 on the A, 9 on the G. We want that 1 in the middle to be dead, like all octaves. We're going to play it. We're going to slide up and back. Very, very, very fast slidey slides, okay? Very fast slidey slides. And then we're going to go down to 3 and 5. And we're going to slide up from 3 and 5 to 5 and 7. Okay, so play through the whole riff slowly. Second time through, it's almost identical, but we stop on the 3-5. We don't do the slidey to 5-7, so you end up with this. I'll do it slowly again. Make sense? Cool. Then I'm going to bar the 8th fret, but do the rhythm on the same. So the top 2 strings, down, up, down, up, down, up. So a 4 and then a 5. I like to do that with my middle finger, if you prefer to, because I find it then easier to get to the octaves there. Yeah, but if you prefer to do it ring, first finger, you could probably convince me of either would be right, but middle feels right to me. Let's crack on. Slidey slides are the same as the first time. 7 and 9, slide up to 8 and 10, back to 7 and 9, to 3 and 5, along to 5 and 7. Okay, so let's do that slowly. Okay, and then the final part of the riff, we go back to the 8, we do the 4 and the 5, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to do 8 on the top 2 strings once, and then I'm going to do 10 on the top 2 strings. I'll do it to my ring finger twice, and I do that first finger ring finger. You could go middle pinky, but first finger ring is just easier. So I actually do, because you get a pause in between. One of the other things I'm trying to do is not have too much noise in between, which is why my hand is constantly resting on the strings, which is what I'm doing now, and that's why I'm doing it basically so that it doesn't ring out and make loads and loads of noise. You want that kind of, you wish, it's just, if only we had a kill switch we could engage. So anyway, let me do the second half of that slowly. Okay, so that's the whole riff. We've got 4 then 5, start with the open octaves, and then we go to 8 with the 4 then 5s, octaves the same, and then 8, 10, 10. The next part of the riff is actually just opens again, but it's more kind of something along those lines, isn't it? Which I'm not going to worry about because I just wanted to be a short video. Cool, so there you go, that's it. Really, really cool riff. Hopefully this video hasn't been too long. It's a weird tuning. If anyone would like me to do the rest of the song, let me know. I will happily do it because it's been fun learning the song actually, because it's not something I normally do. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and there'll be more riffs coming up. Cheers guys, see you soon, bye bye.